Hey, what's up everybody? This is Chicken Possible with Rewards Hunter, back with another Xbox Game Pass weekly quest guide. Today we're going to be working on the quest for the game The Walking Dead: New Frontier, and this one's going to take us about 20 minutes total to complete. We're going to earn 100 rewards points for this for making 12 choices, and the quest expires next Tuesday, the 25th. So we're basically going to need to make 12 dialogue choices within the game to complete this. Like I said, it'll be about 20 minutes to complete. I'm going to cut out a lot of the load times and one of the longer cutscenes that happens in the game, so the video will be a little bit shorter than that, but expect about 20 minutes total. So we'll go ahead and press A to get started once we get to the main menu screen here, and we'll get connected to the Walking Dead servers, and it'll check for some DLC to be installed. One of the things that I'll mention about this game and this series, if you haven't played any of these games before, is that the dialogue does affect your choices, and you'll actually see an announcement about this when you first start up the game. We'll see that in just a minute. So let's press A to go to the episodes, and we're going to just start a new story. You could continue your story if you've already been working on some of this. You could pick up where you left off and just make a few more dialogue choices, and you should be able to unlock the quest. But I'll show you the first few in episode 1. So let's start episode 1 out, and we'll choose our brightness level, and here comes that note about the choices and how they affect the gameplay. So I'll just show you some of the choices that I made. You can make different choices if you like. Feel free to choose whatever you like. But we're going to skip over this first cutscene and head on into this part with the porch. Feel free to pause the video so that you can catch up with me if you like. The first choice I made was to say don't do that to the brother since he was hitting us. And let's see, we've got quite a few choices here on the porch. I think we get 6 or 7 choices just right here. So we get most of it out of the way at the beginning, and then we'll have a lengthy cutscene to get through after this is complete. But there's a big discussion that's going back and forth between the brothers about their father who has just passed away, and I guess Javier got there just a little bit too late and did not get his last chance to say goodbye to his father before he passed. Kind of unfortunate, but that is how we pick up in this story.
Good son. And he doesn't even see me. He doesn't even see me because he's looking for you.
So I chose I'm sorry, okay, by pressing the B button here. So basically each one of your 4 main buttons, you'll be able to choose a dialogue option each time. The Y option, which you can press, is just to say nothing. And I did that a couple of times, you'll see a little bit later in the video. But for these first choices, I actually made a dialogue choice. So I hit X and then B. And then on this one, we pressed A to say it's nothing.
We were just, talking, Gabriel. Right. Your uncle and I are just having a little chat.
And you can see the game is kind of recording the dialogue choices, and that it will make an impact later on because Gabe remembers what I said.
Go on. It's okay. Inside.
So we have to assume that'll come into play later on in the game. If we were to play through the whole thing, we won't get that far. Let's press X to take his hand. So that's 4 out of our 12 decisions so far. 4 out of our 12 choices.
I should call someone. Pick up the body.
So we'll sit down with our brother here on the porch and make, I think, 2 more choices in this section. I tried to go with kind of the nice guy approach during all of this.
You know that, right?
So I said, I know here.
With everything going on. I know.
Feel free to be more adversarial if you like. You can curse at him and get mad at him if you like.
You think I was jealous of you?
I don't think we'll get too deep into this game, not deep enough for any of our choices to have any consequences. But if you do keep playing it, then the choices that you make at this time will affect the rest of your gameplay in the future. So just something to be aware of.
More than I'll ever have. But maybe something good can come out of all this. Because we need you here. It's time.
So I said, I know you're right here, and I think that is our 6th and final dialogue choice in this first section of the game on the porch.
I'll be around more, honestly. You can count on it, huh? I want to believe that. I do.
So like I said, I'm going to be cutting out some of the cutscenes here. I'll let you pause the video if you like. We're going to have about a 5-minute cutscene at this point where we find out what's going on with the grandfather's passing, and it is not good, as you would probably expect in a game like The Walking Dead. Things don't end up going very well for the rest of the family, and I'll catch back up with you in just a second. We're gonna move on to the present day. This is kind of a flashback section here. So we're gonna catch up and move on into the present day where we're on the run against a herd of zombies. So here we are back at the present day, and for choice number 7, I chose I've Never Seen So Many and hit B.
I don't think I've seen this many. It's definitely growing.
Yeah, not a great sign.
So we're at 7 out of 12 right now, getting close, just a few more.
I left my water bottle. Herd just got there.
Just under 4 hours. Come on. We should keep moving while the kids are
So at this point, we'll transition into the van, and we'll get our last 5 dialogue choices made right here. So you can see the whole family's packed up. They've got their canned goods in the back, and they're on the go, trying to stay away from the herd of zombies that's constantly in pursuit.
I thought it was drifting southwest, but I'm not sure anymore. Every time I think we should just bed down somewhere.
So here comes choice number 8. Get ready. Here we go. So I said we keep moving by pressing B.
We should keep moving.
And apparently Kate's going to remember.
For us so far.
She's going to keep moving in the future, I guess.
Yeah, maybe you're right.
The van isn't so bad.
We'll figure it out.
We always do.
Hey, I'm gonna sneak a smoke.
I can't believe you found weed.
Are you kidding? People were probably growing this before they
So we're going to have a lot of commentary on Kate's behavior here. So I chose Should We Be Smoking Now as choice number 9.
You really think
Just 3 more to go. We're almost there.
Relax. Mariana's got headphones on and Gabe is drooling. I think we're in the clear.
And I said no thanks, since I am driving a vehicle. Don't want to be under the influence of some pot smoke. I mean, you probably can't avoid it in the middle of the van, but anyway, you can avoid a little bit of it by not smoking it, right? Plus, she's got the window open,
When I found out David had
so that's going to help a little bit.
I am not changing who I am around them. And when he proposed, I reminded him that I'm not exactly stepmother material.
And at this point, I started to feel like not accepting the cigarette was probably a good choice because she started choking quite a bit. I don't know what ultimately happens to her here because we don't get far enough into the game.
Or at least you'd hope that being around.
And at this moment, I didn't choose anything. So for the next 2, I basically just ended up pressing the Y button. I just didn't even make a selection in time. So that seems to work out fine as well. If you just don't want to make any selections and just let the timer run out, that counts as making a choice. So I did that for the last 2 here and just didn't say anything in response to her.
His mood swings are just, I don't know. Some days I just want leaving by the side of the road. I'm choking.
So here's number 12. This is our last one.
Obviously.
So again, I just didn't make a choice. You could also press Y to accomplish the same thing.
Look, I love these kids, but I could do without Gabe reminding me I'm not his mother whenever he's pissed.
He's a teenager.
And there we go. We've got the quest complete for The Walking Dead. So we'll go ahead and hold down the Xbox button to turn that in. That's going to do it for The Walking Dead today. We have a quest guide out already for Beholder, so take a look at the channel for that guide. We're also going to have a guide coming out a little bit later on tonight for part 5 of our Day of the Tentacle Remastered series, where we're actually going to earn over 1,000 points for that one. So stay tuned for that and check out the other guides for Day of the Tentacle Remastered if you have not already seen parts 1 through 4. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you found that video helpful, please be sure to click the subscribe button here on YouTube and hit that bell for notifications. You can also find some helpful links in the description of this video if you want to stay connected with us. Stay tuned for more Microsoft rewards and achievement guides, and I'll see you in the next one.